Good morning, it's ride day at the RBC Gran Fondo. I'm at the start line in Stanley Park, about to start the 75-mile ride up to Whistler. It's going to be about 7,500 feet of climbing. Never done this ride before, so a little bit nervous, but there are about 7,000 other riders here, so I've got a lot of company. First, I want to thank everybody who donated to my fundraiser. We raised about, so far, over $5,500, which is great because I was only expecting to raise about $5,000, and I wasn't even sure we were going to raise that much. So thank you all who donated. It's a beautiful day in Vancouver. I came in yesterday and hung out around the harbor front. Just beautiful revisiting the city where I grew up and haven't been back to in a lot of years. We'll see what's up ahead. I'm hoping to finish this ride in about 6 hours of ride time. There's going to be about 4 rest stops. That's going to take some extra time. There's a lot of climbing here, and a lot of that climbing is in the second half of the ride, so that's really going to slow down the pace. We'll see if my legs are up to it. I hope they are. One last bit. Again, I want to thank everybody for donating to the Riaan Research Initiative. It means a lot to everybody in the rare disease community, to the Riaan Research Initiative, to Riaan's parent. Thanks everybody for donating. This is my second annual ride for the Riaan Research Initiative. Last year was in Utah. So thanks everybody for stepping up again and supporting this effort. So, more later.
Made up my mind, trigger happy, don't stop. Reckless a fool, it's gonna sound like a pop. Small town, city dreams, now life is a scene. Gonna grab your attention, make it rain, make it rain. Grab your attention, make it rain, make it rain. If it smells like mafia, then you better light a match. If we roller goes blazing, then we leave without a scratch. Who's ready? Who's ready? Come and get it. Who's ready? Who's ready? Come and get it. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me out. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me out. This is our town, got a whole set of rules, dangerous.
It's been 2.5 hours, and it just came out of the first rest stop. I've done about 28 miles, so a little less than halfway in time that I was hoping, and about a third of the way in the route. So it's been good so far. I'm trying to ride based on power and keep my power levels in check, so I'm not going too hard, but I get excited and I start blowing up my power a little bit. So trying to maintain that discipline and see how that works for the first time. You can probably hear there's a bit of a headwind. The air is a little bit smoky from some wildfires in the interior a little. So hopefully the winds don't pick up much more than this, otherwise that's going to be pretty miserable. But oh, so far so good. I do appreciate the fact that they put the first rest stop, I guess they had to put it this year, at the top of this really steep climb, and it was a bit of a surprise. It was like going up a wall, and it really put some burn in the legs, but we got up it, got some water, we got to relieve the tank. So now to the next rest stop, mile 45. Check out this climb on my bike computer.
Who's ready? Who's ready? Come and get it. Who's ready? Who's ready? Come and get it. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me out. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me out.
Okay, I'm about 44 miles in and just went through a real nice flat section, but this is now at the point where it's all climbing. So we have a 5-mile climb now. Got a rest stop coming up, so that'll be most welcome.
Dangerous. New York City set of tools going down Chinatown, Gucci Blade, Cartier.
Alright, I just left the third rest stop at mile 55. It's a bit of a grind to get there. It's gotten warm and the climbing was a little relentless, and my legs are really feeling it, but gave it a good stretch and refilled my water bottles. Had a couple bananas, well, half bananas, and I'm back on the road, and I'm just shooting for mile 65 where the next rest stop is, and I'm looking forward to another banana. I've climbed about, it looks like 5,000 feet. Feels like more, but it's been a lot of climbing.
Too much Hennessy, got that West Coast fade. The left to right, left to right. Tell me who's that back out of fight? Throw it down, oh back up, back up.
All right, I'm at mile 66 of 75, so 9 miles left to go to reach the outskirts of Whistler. I've been fighting cramps for about the last 6-7 miles. Just trying to keep them from overtaking my legs. So hopefully I have enough in the tank. Well, I better have enough in the tank to get to the finish line because it's way too late to go back. So I just crossed the finish line at the RBC Gran Fondo. I finished it with a moving time of about 6 hours, 7 minutes, which was 7 minutes above my target, and I'm pretty pleased with that. What I'm really excited about is that we got some donations during the ride and we crossed the $6,000 mark, so we've actually raised more than $6,000. I'm really touched by everybody's generosity and their kindness around this cause. So keep supporting it, keep raising awareness around it. During the ride, I got to have a conversation with a few people who asked me about it, and I was happy to let them know they'd never heard of it. And that's one of the big challenges. So just getting the word out there is a big thing. So if you donated, let people know you donated and what you donated for and why it was important. So thank you. I'm going to go change and shower and get some food. And until next time, thank you.